Well guys, we didn't seem to have to wait very long because we are back yet again with a new episode of Cyberverse. Today we are taking a look at Sabotage. It seems Slipstream has finally called in some help from Shockwave. Shockwave mentions that they are using his cortical psychic patch, which makes me wonder, what does Shockwave use that thing for?
Oh my god, these are so cute!
Oh, good.
But anyways, like we saw in the preview clip, Shockwave invades Bumblebee's mind, locks out Windblade, poses as her, and forces Bumblebee to watch a false memory that he plants, in which Bumblebee is a Decepticon spy. Meanwhile, the scout ship is being remotely controlled and brought to Slipstream, Novastorm, and Thundercracker at an abandoned aircraft hangar. In the false memory, we have a totally left field cameo from Rack and Ruin, who are a comic book only character, or characters, and are conjoined twins and part of the Wreckers. Bumblebee, in the memory being evil, tries to take out Wheeljack, but is caught by Ratchet. The Autobots basically hold a impromptu trial, and Optimus finds him guilty, with the punishment of death, but Bumblebee escapes. At the aircraft hangar, Windblade is also captured, but she too escapes, but is then under fire from her own scout ship. Or well, technically the Seeker's scout ship, since she stole it from them. In the false memory, it turns out that Optimus Prime is evil too, and is allied with Megatron. But Bumblebee rejects this, and discovers the truth. Windblade tries to do her best Jedi impression, and try and block the bolts coming at her, but it looks like her strength is waning. With no other option, she orders Bumblebee to hit the red button, which sends the ship into Self-Destruct Mode. And we end the episode with Windblade and Bumblebee fleeing with no more ship and no way of exploring Bumblebee's memories again. This was a pretty good episode. The loss of their ship felt like a major change and turning point in the story. It definitely kind of feels like the mid-season arc of a TV show. By the way, for some reason I decided to start translating some of the Cybertronian in this episode. On Slipstream's arm, we can see that it says Starscream, or at least most of Starscream's name. So maybe Slipstream has a thing for Starscream, unlike her animated counterpart. And when we see Bumblebee on board the Ark, we see signs that say airlock, which makes sense being that it's a spaceship. But what might be some of the most interesting ones are the text on Shockwave's screen when he's talking to Slipstream. There's a bunch of Cybertronian that scrolls by pretty quickly, and I only translated some of it, but it looks to be the names of some of the crew that worked on the show. So that's a pretty neat little Easter egg to slip themselves in there. And of course, let me know what you thought of the episode Sabotage. And of course, I will see you guys next week for Teletran X. So see you then.